And then down there, there'll be people that, gods that will catch me and some will let me go, and there'll be a battle there. There's a battle of heavens and demons there. There's a battle on the way and down there. So what are you really doing? It's the creation of mythology. How do you think all the mythology came up? Mythology ultimately only came because we are desperately trying to find who we are as finite beings in an infinite existence. That's the fundamentals of creativity. So we tell stories. If you couldn't tell a story, you don't exist. And what else is creativity except telling a story? How could you exist if you can't tell a story? All perception is telling a story, right? So you perceive. It's a story. And we don't perceive the same. Carl, I'm looking at you. Somebody else from there is looking at you. We are telling each other different stories because you mean different things to me. Each one of us has a story to tell. That's how we tell. That's how we exist. If we couldn't tell a story, who are we if we can't tell a story? If I don't perceive, I don't exist. If I don't observe, I don't exist. So right from the time we are born to now and forever till we die, we're telling a story. I was in London recently and I took my cook. His name is Suresh. I took my cook with me. And this was this anniversary of moon landing. And I said, Suresh, come here, I'll show you something. Look, this is man landing on the moon. Look at it. Brilliantly done documentary on that. And he said, Sir, क्या बात कर रहे हैं? चांद पर कैसे कोई जा सकता है? चांद को तो हम पूछते हैं. How can you go to the moon? Yeah, you're a filmmaker, it's all special effects, visual effects. आप कभी moon पे नहीं गए. I said, yeah, this I have to battle ignorance. So I took Suresh to the Science Museum. In the Science Museum in London, you have a replica of the Apollo spacecraft in which they went to the moon. You have them floating around still. You have videos and things. And Suresh was really impressed. He came back and he said, मैंने कहा देखा ना सुरेश, चांद पर गए थे. He said, हाँ सर, चांद पर गए थे. लेकिन आपके चांद पर गए थे, मेरे चांद पर नहीं. That's storytelling. That's his story. That's his mythology. It's the biggest lesson I've ever had in quantum physics. Everything exists as you imagine it exists. Everything. Nothing in this universe can exist. It's not philosophy, it's not religion, it's not mysticism. It's the reality. How can anything exist if you don't imagine?
Parallel universe.
Sorry?
Parallel universe.
Yeah, parallel, multiple, various universes. Yeah, multiverses. So if nothing exists till you imagine to exist, if nothing exists till you perceive it to exist, if nothing exists till you are able to tell a story. How can I see anything without telling a story? There's a mic there. See, I've already told you a story. There's a story encompasses the mic. So there is no perception. There is no existence without observation. There is no understanding of anything without storytelling. It doesn't matter. Your story, my story, it's all different. So I come back to your question. If we are born storytellers, and if we spend our life storytelling, doesn't matter if they're the truth or the lies. Doesn't matter if it's his moon or my moon. Then who in this audience is not creative? That's all I'm saying. That's creativity. Everything is creativity. There's nothing. We are not. So then we learn up and say, "Arey yaar, tu creative ka, tu chartered accountant." I used to be a chartered accountant. Tu pagal ho gaya, tu chartered accountant hai. Tu creative ka. No. The thing is, the problem with most of us is that we are not asked to express our creativity. We are not asked to express what? Our inner stories. That's what Kabir has done. He's gone, and after many, many years of thinking about it, he expressed his inner story. And that's why his book is so popular. What Kabir has not told you is that we were in college together, and we all used to say, "Chalo party karte, aaj sham ko party karte." Kabir to nahi aa raha na. It's like, if Kabir Bedi is coming, there's not a single girl that's going to look at you. So it was a regular thing. यार कबीर को नहीं बताना पार्टी है, वो आ जाएगा. वो आ जाएगा तो हमारा कुछ नहीं होगा. So that's, I mean, you saw his pictures there, you know, how could you compete? Anyway. So I am actually constantly struggling with this fact